Hey, it's 11:10 on Saturday, October 19th, and it's a few days after my last little video vlog, and I'm just here to say that truly everything is just a moment. Like, you gotta get through the moment when they're bad moments, and when they're good moments, you have to take them all in and appreciate them for what they are, because a few days ago I was here in the same room in the same four walls looking at the same camera on top of the same lavender scented candle, crying about whatever I was crying about, freaking out that, I don't know, everything was hard, as I do, because I'm Miss Drama and Miss Dramatic. But now I am here a few days later and I have just so much appreciation. I mean, I don't know that the appreciation ever wasn't here, but I have so much like confidence and assurance that everything is going to be fine. I just am so happy to be here. It's just nice to think that, like, no matter what I do, like, I am experiencing this and I am learning and I am like figuring out who I am and the things that bring me joy, the things that feel right in my heart, and that's just a really, really cool thing. Okay, gonna go now. Talk so soon. Love. Bye. I just voted. I just exercised my constitutional right. I'm so excited. I feel really good. I got caught in the rain too on my walk back, which is a sign from the universe that everything is magic. I voted for the first time in a presidential election. That's so exciting. Anyway. Hello. I'm having a great day. It is a little bit cold today. I saw the Just Trish billboard, which I wanted to see so badly, so seeing it was really amazing. I love her so much. I love her and like Tana and like, you know, so many other YouTubers just like remind me of how wonderful it is to be human and how wonderful it is to make mistakes and to grow from them. And it was just good. It was just a really good day, and I sat and I journaled for a little bit, which I've been neglecting recently, as I have been neglecting, you know, recording. I feel like I was just in a moment where I didn't want to capture these memories because I was nervous. I was, you know, not super comfortable yet, even though like that's the prime time to be capturing the memories, because life isn't just, you know, going from point A to point B miraculously. There's a stage of growth that has to be involved, and a stage of, you know, discomfort, and I feel like I was kind of upset because I haven't felt that in a while. I was nice and cozy in my Berkeley bubble. I found a home and I made amazing, amazing, amazing friends, and I met really like a family, and I left it behind and I was like, why on earth did I do that? And still, you know, I'm still thinking that. I'm not past that, you know, stage yet. Sometimes I'm like, why on earth did I move 2,000 miles away from everyone I've ever known and loved? I have a cute little photo of my Berkeley friends, and it's hard sometimes when I feel so far from them, but you know, I'm remembering like I
had these moments in Berkeley too. There was a moment, and I feel like I've been reflecting on this moment so specifically. After winter break, my freshman year of college, so this was like January 2022, it was like time for me to move back into the dorms after being home for 2 weeks or so. And I remember my mom dropping me off. She brought Ollie with me, and I was like sobbing. I was so sad. Similar to how I feel now, I was thinking, why on earth did I leave everyone and everything I've ever loved behind to move, you know, at that point it was only 2 hours, but it was really scary. It was really hard. I had those moments in Berkeley, you know, 6 months into my move, and this move is further. I actually don't know anyone, because in Berkeley I had a little community, and I had my sister who wasn't far, and my, you know, hometown was only 2 hours away. It wasn't like anything crazy. But this time it is, you know, something crazy, and of course I'm gonna have those moments, you know, and I'm having them, and when I do have them, I sometimes struggle to remember that they are normal. Also, I'm 21, I'm sure I'd feel lost anywhere I went. Just happened to come here. Anyway, moving on. So I journaled about that for a while, which was really good, and it, you know, felt really good to kind of capture what I was feeling. And now I'm gonna have some chamomile tea, and I think I'm gonna try to read for a bit or watch Superstore. I love a sitcom. Anyway, love you so very much.